Hello everybody, I go by the name of Boys in the building. It is after 17 and yes, it is. What are we talking about today? Real quick. Today I have someone special in the building, per se, at a very special place. And you know she has a crown already in her face. She's a queen. Mwale is in the building. How are you?
Well, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing great. We have a tradition on after 17 that you have to introduce yourself. So please tell the people out there who you are.
Okay. My name is Christine.
Right.
Christine Mwale. And yeah, I'm a Dollar resident. I work.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, I've got apparently 2 careers.
Okay.
I'm a nurse and I'm a police officer as well.
Talking about police officers, please don't assault police officers.
Oh yeah.
So we have Bwana in a building. Now, should I be scared a bit?
No, you shouldn't. Okay, right now you can just address me as a nurse.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So like talking about careers, like what would you say has been your highlight when it comes to your careers, both sides?
Both sides. I think being a cop has really pushed me to where I am right now, because it's out of that I took myself to school.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting. So wait, like you started off as a police officer then?
Yeah, then I moved to my nursing career.
So maybe if there's someone out there like who would like to do what you have done, like what would you say are the things that made you disciplined to become a nurse while else you're a police at the same time?
Well, it all started with an ambition when I was still in secondary school. I always wanted to do something relating to medical. Yeah, so when I went for the training, I think that was just a stepping stone for me.
And you know what, like one thing that's encouraged me a lot is many people wait for other people to pay for their school fees. But I heard you quite correct, you said you paid for yourself.
Yeah.
How disciplined must someone be to keep money to pay for themselves?
It just takes determination and focus. Yeah, and knowing what you really want to do and achieve at the end of the day.
Yeah. Interesting. And there are questions that I always ask in terms of like, because the journey we're in today, like yourself, where you have reached today, many people have actually walked your path to be where you are, and other people are still walking to want to reach where you are. Yeah. Do you have any role models who inspired you to become what you are today?
I think my grandfather, may his soul rest in peace. Yeah, he had a lot of things to do. He was a businessman, he was a poacher, he was a clinic officer. He was also a police reserve. So I think I just followed after him.
I'm sorry, like something just got my he was a what?
Clinic, a police reserve.
Okay, and the clinic officer, like,
yes.
Oh, the clinic officer just did something wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, but okay, like what other words do you feel like you remember about him that he said to you that until today you still use them?
Okay, he died when I was still very young, but I still drew inspiration from him, looking at the path that he took and looking at the path that my dad took also.
Okay. And trust me, people out there, I'm sure just like me, one thing that's standing out on you, perfect outfit by the way, like looking at the crown on your head, like,
okay.
I'm pretty sure you're so big on tradition, but like what has inspired you to become a traditional woman in this generation? Because many people run away from that tradition, you know?
Okay, I have to be proud of who I am. I'm Zambian, and what's there to show off?
Sure.
Yeah, it takes me back to me coming from the eastern part of Zambia and just upholding the values from that side, because both my parents are from Eastern.
Oh, interesting. Eastern brothers in the building. And by the way, I'm from that side as well. So the wise come from the east.
Yes.
And talking about wise words, I feel it's so hard to walk in the journey of life without having someone to encourage you, or per se a mentor. Like, what do you feel like, what would you say to someone out there who's like, not really your final words, but what would you advise someone about mentorship?
About mentorship, mentorship is something that I really consider in life, Because from a mentor, you draw inspiration, you draw guidance. They get to, criticize you in the right way and in the correct way. Hence, mistakes are few.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
And maybe just to take you back a bit, you talked about two professions, like you talked about nursing and you talked about being a police officer. But I feel like one thing that really caught our crew's attention to actually bring you on the show, it's your love for Jesus. I feel like it would be so wrong to bring you here and not really ask you a question about that, like what has inspired this journey in you that you can encourage someone out there?
Okay, so I've been through a lot. Yeah, growing up and being born from a Christian family, being raised up in a Christian home, I think that was the foundation that my parents did, which I cannot depart from it because it's like a seed that was planted in me. I can't depart from it. It's hard. I have tried on several occasions. Trying to follow what's trending, just to live by what's happening. But I felt I still find myself back.
So you would say family's direction is very important in someone's life?
Very much important.
Like, so you say, like, for example, you're big on family as well. Like, who in your family, apart from your grandfather, you would say, okay, this person has really been my source of wisdom, my source of inspiration?
Okay, there's my parents. Okay. There's mom and dad. There's my elder brother and my elder sister.
Okay, and I love this other part before we go to the end because, I feel like every conversation that you have with someone has to drive on building someone out there.
Yeah.
One thing kids or youngsters nowadays are facing issues with is the right partner, the wrong partner, and we just had Valentine's. People made wrong decisions.
Yeah.
What would you advise someone out there about love?
Well, love is a beautiful thing, but critical also. So there's a lot of manipulation going on out there, and people are just there. Most of the people right now, it's just that thing whereby it's just infatuation, if I can put it that way. But love, real love, is really there, and I believe in it. So my encouragement is just to ask God for direction. God is there to direct us, even in our love life, because remember, we have that relationship with God. So it starts from there. So if you have a relationship with God, it will be very easy for God to even order your steps when it comes to love. Yeah.
I like what you say. Don't get it twisted. Love is a beautiful thing.
Yeah, it is.
And we've reached this point where I would like to know, what is your after 17? Like, what are the words? If someone forgot about everything we did right now, like, what do you feel you'd like someone to take back home? Like, you know what, this made me who I am today. Like, looking to the camera and advising that younger you out there.
Okay, so we talked about mentorship. So it is very much important that even as you are growing up, even as you're making decisions, you have someone that you are accountable to and you are responsible to. So a mentor is something that you should have, is a person that you really need to have. Whether after 17 or before 17, I would recommend a mentor.
That's very great. But before we even wrap it up, she came at a time when a show has a challenge. So the challenge we have on the show is, you can pick.
Okay.
It's either you do something or you tell someone who's coming on the show, you give them a challenge they're going to do, or you call someone in your phone that you haven't talked to in a long time and you feel like your conversations didn't end well. You call them right now and say, hey, I'm sorry.
What is the first?
Maybe let me make the first one a bit more harder.
Oh no!
You have to do push-ups, like 10 push-ups, or call someone in your contact. Because after 17 is now a place we want peace. We want people hold grudges with somebody or someone you haven't talked to in a long time. Just call them and say, hey, I'm sorry, or hey, how are you?
I think I've made peace with all my questions. Yeah.
Okay, we'll take that.
Yeah.
Elders, do you have any questions you feel like? How about junior elders? Do you have any questions for her? Okay. Interesting. Lucky you. But before we take you out there or we cut off the show, what would you like the next guest to do on the show when they come through?
What would I love them to do? Wow.
Anything.
Okay. Maybe just talk about how their journey has been, like from 17.
Okay.
Yeah, what has really inspired them to be where they are.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Because that's your next question.
Really? I thought we were coming to the end of the show.
I tricked you, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, like answering your own question. How would you answer your own question?
What has inspired me to be where I am?
Yeah.
Okay, it's been God and it's been my son. I think I would be so unfair if I leave this podcast without talking about my son.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I draw inspiration from my son because I had my son when I was 19.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah.
I won't ask like how old are you now? No. We won't ask that question. Sorry,
Okay.
guys. Yeah, like you can go on.
Yeah, so I think just being there for him and just being the mother and the father to him has really given me so much strength to always look forward to the next day. Yeah.
And like one thing I've been asking myself now is depression. Many people are depressed, but they don't really, they hide under a smile.
Okay.
Like how would you advise someone like who's depressed right now, but they're failing to show it to people?
Okay, I think that was me some years ago. I would be out there smiling, happy, but when I go back home, I would literally cry. I was, I was lonely, broken, and all that. So depression is real, and it's. I would just advise each and every person that is going through a depression or might be having signs and symptoms of depression to always open up. I think opening up really made it easy for me. Talking to people and just don't be ashamed of what you're going through. Don't be ashamed to tell somebody that you're actually in a depressive mode.
True.
Yeah.
Very true.
Yeah, so that really helped me and it helped me pull through life and with the help of God and the Holy Spirit, of course.
Yeah, and by the way, before we close, you can't leave a podcast without mentioning your friend who told the crew, like, what, we just have to bring this person on the show.
Okay. Yeah, so I have this friend of mine, Abigail. Yeah, Abigail Fury. I had to mention your name here. Yeah, so I've known her for quite like for 2 years now. Yeah, then I knew her from church. She's one person I have come to love and just enjoy her company. Yeah, she's slowly becoming family.
Cool, won't go in details. Don't do so much shout outs to her so much.
Oh, yeah.
So anything upon your heart you would like to say before you go?
Okay, so I know after 17, this is where life issues come, like the reality of life. You're struggling with emotions, you're struggling with decision making, and in most cases we would find that our parents are the ones coming in, and most of the parents this time around, I think they are doing less because of internet, social media and the like. So you discover that a lot of I would say adolescents, their main focus right now is on the internet. That's where they draw inspirations from. That's where they are finding the answers to the many questions that they are having. So I would just encourage them to just find somebody, like I talked about, having a mentor is really important. Let not your phone or AI be that mentor, but find somebody physically, yeah, who's going to mentor you. Yeah, and I'm available for that.
Perfect place to tell people about it.
Oh yeah, I'm really available for that. Yeah.
I won't add, I won't subtract. There you have it. I go by the name of Building, and we out.